Hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. I'm Alessandro Taviani, professional esports driver and coaching sim racing. First of all, I want to thank you, all the guys that interacted to the video, joining Discord. I was not expecting that, so thanks a lot, guys. It means a lot. And today I'm going to do the same. So I'm gonna do a track guide, but this time I'm not gonna share the setup because I did everything in Fixed, because this weekly combo, it's Red Bull Ring with DDM 2025 Fixed setup. So yeah, there is no setup to change. I will share maybe in the description, or just put it in the video, my brake bias and my TC and ABS settings. But yeah, anyway, I think this track it's really cool for racing because it's not easy, to get away from the slipstream, and there are 3-4 overtaking spots. For sure, it's not easy, to deal with turn 1 and turn 3 and in lap 1. So yeah, it's gonna be maybe a bit of mess in the middle, but for sure it's gonna be fun. Anyway, this track is quite fast. It's like you have only 10 corners under 90-second lap, so it's, as I said, for GT3 it's quite fast lap, and there is no bop this time, so I would suggest to you to use Audi, Mercedes or Porsche, because I think they are the best. The gaps are really close between all the cars, but it depends what you want. Like if you want a more stable car, go with Mercedes, Ferrari, even BMW I think is a good pick. But if you want a performance and also a good start, because all the racers are going to be with standing start, I think Audi and Porsche are the best solution. So yeah, I think I've said enough, so we can just go on track. Let's go. Here we are going to approach turn 1, which is not easy to maximize, to be honest, because of the track limit on the exit. But the most difficult part is the entry, because it makes like 99% of the corner. If you're able to nail it, yeah, you are already done with the first sector. So as soon the corners start to opening, like the curb, you see that it's opening. You have to follow him, not straight, but just after 50 meters, just open the car to the curb, put the car on this blue area, but remember that all the blue areas here, they're going to slow down you. It's not a problem if you approach it at, I will not say at the very last moment, but not immediately, and especially on the entry of the corners. But we are gonna check every single corner, so we are gonna see where is good, where is not good to do it. So yeah, but for turn 1, just use the wall track, maximum space available, brake after 100-meter panel. In the ranked lobby, it's going to be easier to have a braking point because there is a ST or KW panel here, so it's going to be a bit easier. After 50 meters panel, just starting gently to introduce the car into the corner with the steering wheel, gentle on trail braking, and if you are able to get this kind of rotation, you can just already play a bit with the throttle. Okay, you can just have the first hook with the throttle. And a really important thing is you have to avoid the high side of the curb. Just stay on the bottom part, like where are all the tire trays here. Okay, just in the let's separate this curb, like the first one and the second one. You have just to stay on the middle part of the first one, like here. Otherwise you will lose grip, because all the right part of the car is going to be on the air, so you will have less traction and you will just transfer to load on the left part of the car, so it's not gonna be helpful in any case. You can even avoid the curb, like stay on the white line, but don't touch it too much. Then when you go full power, just go TC6, and if you want to maximize the track usage here, you have just to stay, like, of course, between the white line, yes, but if you want to have like a reference even on your force feedback, when you hit the sausages curb, the yellow one here, yeah, you are on the track limit, so your lap is still going to be fine. But here, just don't go straight, because as I said before, the blue parts they're going to slow down you. So just rejoin the track as soon the curb is about to finish. Then let's go straight in turn 2, and for example here, these blue parts, they're slowing down you. I mean, you will never touch this line, okay? You will never put your tires here, but for example, I saw people putting their tires here, which is good, for example, on ACC, because this part have the same grip of the, of the track. So it's okay because you will do less meter and you can prepare the corner better, especially because this curb and all the blue area is way more flat on ACC, but here it's quite bumpy, it's extremely bumpy. And for example, for turn 3, you are not going to use the curb, absolutely. This part is just too bumpy, you can see it here. There is just, here it's not super clear, but if I go with the free camera, you can see that, yeah, it's quite bumpy here. The blue part is super bumpy. You have 3, 4, 5 bumps, and they're not going to help you in the braking phase, so you just want to brake outside the curb. Even if you're not going to maximize the track, but you can maximize your braking point, because you can brake just after 100 meter panel. Like, the car is going 100% on braking just after the panel, which is good. First gear, and try to stay and to use all the curb, and try to stack your right front tire between this blue thing and the curb, like here. If you're able to put your right tires here, you will get instant rotation. It will help you a lot, and you can realign the steering wheel way earlier, like here. You will do less meter, your traction will be cleaner, and of course you will exit from this corner way faster. Then here, just move to the right as soon as you can, just to do as meter as possible. Then, turn 4. Here, same problem of turn 3. Too many bumps on this blue area, so you are not going to use it. Here, after 100 meter panel, boom, braking 100%, stay with the white line, and as soon as you reach the 50 meters panel, you start gently like turn 1 to bring the car into the corner, introduce the car into the corner. And here you have to be very, very gentle on trail braking. And here, especially with the Audi, avoid the curb, because you have a lot of rotation on the entry. So you don't need additional rotation from the curb. Like, just use the first part of the curb. So don't go too high, because it's going to be useless. And of course you will lose traction, because you will have so much rotation that, the rear tires are just going to lose grip instantly. So yeah, it's better to stay outside, or just clip it a tiny bit. Then you can go full power TC6, avoid this curb. Otherwise you will just have no grip, no traction. It's like the tires is vibrating, or it's just having some dead zone, like if there is no grip, no traction at all. And of course here in the blue part, you will lose speed, because it's an area that slows down you. So just stay outside of the curb, it's gonna be better. Then turn 5 is just flat, just stay, close to this sort of apex, let's say, just don't do so much meters. Then turn 6, here you want to use the wall track, because it's a very, very long corner, and it's a mid-high speed corner for a GT3, and it helps you a bit to slow down the car when you hit this blue area, so it's still good. 50 meters panel, be gentle on braking, don't reach 100%, you don't need to overstop the car, absolutely, you don't need it. Just trail brake, let the car go through a bit. If you need, just manage a bit with the throttle. And here, I would say the apex is not at the very start, it's like really in the middle, but it's a really long corner, so it's not easy to get it. And here the same, just don't use so much this curb. with every car. Like, you don't need it at all. Just try to put your tires in this black line. You will feel a sort of a connection, and you will have additional grip, because you see that there is like a sort of hole, let's say, like a sort of tube or, you know, channel, whatever you want to call it. So if you are able to put your inside tires, especially the front, you will get a lot of rotation, especially on power. So if you're gonna look to my cockpit camera, like I'm putting my camera like this, okay, you will have so much grip that you can do all the corner with a completely straight steering wheel, because you're just constantly sliding, but the tire is not losing grip. So it's so powerful to do that, because you unlock a lot of rotation without losing grip. Of course, it's not easy to do that, but just try to unlock first this rotation, then you're gonna maximize it. But if you're able to unlock it, you will get an insane advantage. Turn 7. Of course, here you have to use the wall track, because it means that your exit speed is very good, especially the line is, you know, it's correct. Then for turn 7, brake just after the blue area. If you want to have another reference point, just when you don't see the blue part anymore, here, just here, just a little tap on braking. If you have to manage again because you didn't get a good rotation, just stop the brake another time, but very small tap. Just don't go full send with the brake here. It doesn't make sense, because you want to have speed on the apex here. You don't need to, it's not like an airplane, you know. You want to bring a lot of speed here. You want to use the wall aero, the wall card, everything. So so you have to be gentle, like trail, even if it's like trail braking here, not just a tap on braking, it's fine, okay? But you don't need to be aggressive, otherwise you will just stop the car and you will start to use the throttle so early, so you get understeer because of the low transfer, and you know, it's never going to be optimal, because for sure you are going to accelerate early but slowly, so you will get understeer and you will never get momentum. Then use this curve, this is turn 8, it's called turn 8, but don't use it too much. Like, the white line is the limit is here, but you will never put the car here, because the car is going to be so unstable. You will lose all the momentum you generate from the exit of turn 7, so it's never optimal to abuse of this corner. Then last two corners, open your car to the blue area, brake before 50 meters panel. Here, be gentle, just brake between 150 meters panel, trail braking, third gear, and use a lot this curve, because you will get instant rotation in this case, because you connect the car to the end of the curve and the start of this blue thing. And yeah, as the tube I showed you before, or the apex of turn 3, you will just connect the car to something, and you will start to have a lot of rotation instantly when you go on power again. And sometimes you will get oversteer, so you have to be, you know, fast with the steering wheel. You have to react very fast here. Then last corner, use the wall curve, but here don't go, but here don't brake too late. It's gonna be, you know, it's not going to help your corner. Here, just brake before the end of the gravel. Here, just brake before, okay? And as soon as you touch the brake, just start to give to the car the first steering input. Like, do the both thing at the same time, because if you wait too much, there is a bump here, like here there is a bump, and if you approach that bump with high braking input. It's like the car is so much loaded on the front, and if you hit that bump, you will lose the front of the car. And for the leaderboard, isn't an issue because you will just lose the lap. But in the ranked, you can break your suspension, so it's not gonna be optimal for sure. Third gear, and here you can bring a lot of rotation, especially with Audi, Porsche, Mercedes. You can bring a lot of rotation, a lot. Just rely on your tires. Of course, you have to be gentle on tread braking, otherwise you will never get this kind of rotation. Don't use the yellow sausage, because you will get cut at some point, for sure, if you're gonna use too much. But it's not going to, you know, bring something to you. You will never gain additional speed. You will never gain, I don't know, something in terms of space, position, rotation. So it's not useful. And then here, just the optimal thing is just to use the first part of the curb, like this part. Okay, you have to find a compromise. So you're going to use also a bit of the second part because it means that you made the corner faster, so you're gonna use more track. But yeah, just don't go here, because the car is going to slow you down a lot. And then of course the lap is about finished. So yeah, it's quite out of track to maximize. I mean, you can get on pace very fast, but if you want to really to maximize and to bring a really good lap time, it's not easy at all. So yeah, I hope that these little tips, the track guide, and of course I just want to remember that if you join my Discord, you are going to you are able to download this replay, so you can check from your cockpit camera, from your POV, directly the inputs, the braking points, lines, reference, track usage, and so on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.